I wanted to make a video real quick about how to read your in-body results. The gym just got an in-body machine, so the in-body measures our weight, our percent body fat, our total body mass, our skeletal muscle mass, our lean body mass. And I'll go through real quick what all those are and what you should be looking for when setting goals based on your in-body results, right? So first thing we'll go, our total weight obviously is how much we weigh, right? How much force we exert on the ground by just standing there. That's comprised of a couple things, right? And it's comprised of your body fat mass, which is just how much excess body fat you have on your body, or not even excess, just how much body fat you have, how much adipose tissue you have on your body. Right from there, your lean body mass, all right, is going to be essentially the non-fat in your body, right? So that could be bones, blood, water, muscle, organs, etc. Right? So that's your lean body mass. All right. And since we don't, our organs don't really grow, or our bones don't really grow when we, weight train, essentially what we're looking for is improvements in the lean body mass, and that's going to essentially be improvements in your, skeletal muscle mass. When I'm looking at my in-body test, the first number I'm looking at right here is the one I'm circling with my mouse, is that body fat mass, right? And this is the number you should be basing all of your goals off of. I get a lot of people all the time that are, basing their weight loss goals on their weight, right? So they're saying, okay, I'm 186 pounds now, I want to be 160, right? So I want to lose 20 pounds, 26 pounds. All right, but if I look above here, right, I only have 19 pounds of fat on me, right? So is it a realistic goal, or should I want to lose 26 pounds if I only have 19 pounds of fat on me? And obviously, hopefully the answer to that is no, right? You want to base your weight loss goals on your body fat, right? So if I have 19 pounds of body fat, if I lose 3 of those pounds, right? 3 pounds out of 19 is, 15% of my total body fat, which, 3 pounds doesn't seem a lot, but if you're talking about the ratio of how much I have to how much I end up with, 15% improvement is pretty good over, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, etc. So, if you're sitting here with 40 pounds of body fat, right, then I would say, a good goal is, 1% a week in total weight loss, right? So, that 8% improvement over, 40 pounds would be 3 pounds lost in 8 weeks of just strictly body fat, right? So that's a lot less than a lot of people generally shoot for when they see this kind of things, right? But a lot of times people are looking at, like body water, loss, stuff like that. So if we're looking at just strictly fat loss, all right, our goals are generally much more milder than we think. But with that mild goal, you'll see vast improvements in your percent body fat, which is what we're looking for. Bringing us to our next item, right? Percent body fat is essentially just how much of your total weight is body fat, right? So for me, that's 10.4. That's the only thing I'm going to look at in this obesity analysis. BMI is not important, right? BMI is just the measurement. If you see here, it's your weight in kilograms divided by how tall you are, right? It means nothing if you're weight training. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger had the highest BMI of all time because he had just so much body muscle on his body, and he wasn't very tall. His BMI was through the roof, right? But Arnold Schwarzenegger probably had 2% body fat in his prime. So we're looking for here, percent body fat is what we're looking for. All right, also another good number up here, skeletal muscle mass. All right, always good when our muscle mass goes up, right? That'll help us achieve that toned look that everyone's looking for, and few ever find. And then down at the bottom here, we have our body composition history. It'll just kind of start charting you a graph based on all your measurements about where you're going, right? So when I measured on September 11th was my first one, I was 184. Today I was 186, so about 2 pounds up. About a pound of that is skeletal muscle mass, and then so my body fat went up about 0.2. I'm not really concerned about that. That's more of a standard deviation of measurement. So I'm probably coasting right about the same, which is about where I want to be, right? my goal at 8 weeks was to be about 2% down, so I'm okay being where I'm at right now. Seeing the muscle mass go up, dial my nutrition in a little bit, get the weight to go down a little bit with the muscle mass going up, and I'll be where I want to be. Coming back up to the top on the right, this is just going to give you, and these numbers are based on a population average, right? So it'll say maybe body fat mass that you need to gain or lose. So I mean, generally this would be lose body fat. That's just to get you into a healthy range, right? And that's not something that doesn't have a time frame on it, right? So if yours says, you need to lose 18 pounds, right? Obviously our goal is to lose 18 pounds, but that might, again, not be feasible in our, 6, 8, 12-week time frame. So put whatever number they have here, right? And then maybe kind of cut that in half or in a third, and that should be your kind of goal. Right, half would be a very audacious goal. A third or a quarter would be a good moderate goal for you to really kind of shoot for and strive for. Same thing for lean body mass. If it's telling you that you need to gain some weight here, right, it needs to tell us that when you start lifting some more weights, eating some more protein, start putting on some more lean body mass. All right, essentially it's probably telling you that you need to eat more if you need some more lean body mass. Down here, basal metabolic rate, all right, BMR for short. This is the minimum number of calories you need to eat per day to sustain your lean body mass. All right, so I need to eat 2,000 calories a day. If I'm eating 1,600 calories a day, I'm not supporting my lean body mass. So what is going to then happen? All right, if I'm not eating to support my lean body mass, my body is going to start cutting some of that away, right? So I'll lose weight. Woo. But if I'm losing weight out of my lean body mass, all right, that's actually going to make my body fat percentage go up. All right. To make my body fat percentage down, I need to go back here and lose this body fat, not lean body mass. All right, so I need to eat to sustain my lean body mass, maybe at a slight deficit, but slight would be like 200 calories tops. But for most of us, I'd worry about just hitting this number first and then going to a deficit. All right, this is exactly the plan that Nikki and Erica have you guys on to start getting you more towards your BMR so you're not under eating. All right, remember, body fat doesn't cost our body anything to maintain, so it's the last thing it's going to burn. So you need to support lean body mass, and then your body will start taking out that body fat once we have been supporting our lean body mass. All right, so check that basal metabolic rate, log your food, make sure you're eating close to that number. All right, and then you'll see some good body composition changes from there. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. I wouldn't really even worry about the segmental lean analysis. This is, again, based on a large population. Essentially, it's good to see if you're symmetrical on both sides, right? So you can see my left arm weighs about 10 pounds, my right arm identical or a little bit heavier, right? 10.3 to 10.2. Left leg is 24.3. My right leg is 24.32. Right? So I'd be looking this for more to see that they are similar, right? If they're very dissimilar, like 2 pounds or more, right, that probably telling me that I need to start working on some single leg or single arm or single, half of the body movements to make that to correct that. Other than that, don't worry about the percentage. It doesn't mean anything, especially if you're weight training right now. Cool. Again, if you have any questions, email me, Kyle@oldlinecrossfit.com, and ask away. Thanks, guys.